Wasn't that Ed the Duck? Oh, Gary the Egg.
That's a great start, Houston. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the Geeking Up a Notch podcast. I am Carlos Theodore Jackal, and we have with us the whole crew today. So we have
guys.
Reverend Podge,
Hi.
Houston,
Hello.
and say hello.
Yay! Hello.
Oh God.
What better way to celebrate Friday the 13th?
Do you right? No, I'm back to normal now.
Put the mask back on! Put the mask back on!
Sorry, I'm a scary man.
Oh, I love it.
I can't help it.
Oh dear.
Settle
So yeah, hope you're all doing well. If any of you are actually on the Google Plus event page, hopefully the link and everything came through. We have opened the Q&A as it's the first one, so it should be. Everyone point your direction.
It's down, Carl. It should be underneath the
Down?
video.
Oh, was it
Down?
underneath?
Is it up? Down?
Up.
Ask us any questions you want.
Which way is it?
And we'll try and answer them all as honestly as possible.
Don't ask Carl anything, because he will actually answer it. It's quite scary.
Yeah. It might take a while.
I literally will. So, wow, we've been
Where to
This-
start after E3?
I know. It's this podcast been in the planning for that long that it's just like it's finally starting. What to do?
We forgot that E3 was 2 days before it. Well, not 2
Yeah.
days. Just finished.
That's the clever way to start it. But never mind, Dane. Never mind. So we'll head to the show notes and let's go. Let's go with everything. Now, normally we'd start with some of the new releases, but well, a lot of them all seem to have changed just before.
Yeah,
just,
and
as soon as
they're already out.
as soon as Aquadon posts his lists his post, goes, we changed all the dates.
Sons of bitches, they knew it. They knew it was me,
Hey,
and they
hey,
thought,
hey,
I'm going to
hey,
change it.
This is
So-
kid
Games
friendly,
have
Mister.
been delayed, and stuff that's due to come out this month has already come out. So I guess we'll skip over that this week, or this month, should I say?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Jump forward
we'll
to
do
July.
that
No more
next
talk.
month. And in
Yes.
its place, we will drop some lovely E3 content.
Oh,
Yay.
gosh.
Can
We all like
before we
E3.
go into E3, can we just bring up the fact of the Minecraft coming out in August, and Xbox One people, if they bought it on the 360, only have to pay a $5.
Yes.
My only beef with this is that I've seen the news, and I like the news, obviously. But the thing that concerns me is that they say that it's going to be $4.99 for the upgrade if you've already played it online. So you don't even need to have owned it before. As long as you've played it online on the Xbox 360, you can get it for this lower price on the Xbox One. But what I think is going to happen is they're going to transfer the $4.99 to probably £4.99 and not actually currency conversion.
Of course they are.
A bit of a bummer. But this is also coming out on PS4 and Vita as well, right? So
Yeah, it's coming out on everything now. I don't think there's a format that exists, apart from Dreamcast, that doesn't have Minecraft on it.
Carl, I'm sorry, but the Dreamcast dream is now over.
Yeah,
It's not.
just
I'm
the
still
cast.
holding on.
Just the cast now. Just
Yeah,
the cast.
no Dreamcast. It's just
Chromecast?
So I think you've got a year having to pay the $5 instead of paying the full 20 quid. I think it's supposed to be on the
Yeah.
now current gen consoles.
I would say it's quite generous, but then again, I think most people have bought it on pretty much every format under the sun already.
Yeah, I own it about 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're lucky that they get any more of my money, really.
But it's all good. It's one of those games you just keep playing for hours upon hours, and
You just lose half your life to it.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Or Carl just lose Peter.
Yeah. There's always that. I'm still the winner of Peter. I know, right?
Yeah,
don't
I think Houston is the winner.
I think as it stands, you are the victor.
I'm awesome.
We need to continue that series. If I
Hey,
do.
remember, Xbox One. I'll sort it out.
Better do.
All right, awesome. So, should we move on to E3 stuff? Because
Yes.
there's a lot to cover and not really a lot of time to go through it. So, just got a bullet point list of things that we should talk about here on our
Not
little.
really any particular any order. It's done very quickly.
Well, I'm just going to start from the top, and the first thing that's been listed is the new Dead Rising 3 DLC that's just kind of come out of nowhere.
Oh, can anybody remember the title off the top of your head?
I can remember that. I actually have already searched this because I was concerned that nobody would be able to remember it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
actually
here.
called,
No.
bear with me here, because it's a bit of a mouthful. That's what she said. It's the Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus Alpha DLC.
Well,
Best
so it's good
title
that they're
ever.
taking the piss out
So,
their own.
Best DLC name ever.
Capcom are obviously using their sense of humour here to kind of take the mick out of themselves, which is pretty cool.
Damn right, man. But I think the best thing I saw about that was tofu.
Really?
You can be tofu in the game. I would.
So yeah, if you watch the trailer, right at the end of the trailer, they like reveal that you can play as Tofu.
So I'm
That is
quite
pretty
excited
cool.
about that.
Just
but
a quick question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's Tofu?
God damn it, Carl. Can we kick him from the conversation? Can we kick him?
No, only I have that power.
Oh,
We've done this before.
But no, the only downfall in my mind, maybe not everyone else's, maybe Podges as well. We just kind of blooming sold Dead Rising 3 because we got all achievements. We did everything on it. We've done the DLC. Thought, great, nothing's going to come out. And then that
It
happened.
was a bit out of the blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was no. It was like we've all the season pass content with nothing mentioned that they were going to plan any more. And
it's
surprisingly,
just ironic that you were playing it the other day and I said, are you sure there's no more DLC to come out? And it just happened.
I know.
Should have listened to you.
You
Should've
knew.
listened.
You didn't tell us.
I know everything.
You.
He's old and wise, remember that? Old
Say.
and wise.
Hey. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it looks crazy though, right? I mean, you can play as basically Street Fighter characters. Most people are in the Capcom universe, I think, and it looks very sort of arcade-esque. I mean, I haven't actually played it yet, but it is already available, which is good news. And it's £7.99 for the DLC, I believe, in the store. So definitely check that out.
And an extra 500 achievement points as well. There you go.
Very nice. Very nice.
Can't complain for a DLC for that.
That was my
So
first
what
Dead
brought
Rising
us to the X1?
100%.
Do you want to cover the next point, Dan?
The lovely Snap achievement feature, which looks quite nice for all those achievement hunters out there. Like I kind of used to be one, but I've kind of grown off it a little bit now. But
Days with 200,000 games.
I'm not that high yet.
Are you not that high yet?
154, I think. But you can say, I think it was
You've been slacking.
Snap.
What a noob, man. What a noob.
Yeah, exactly. He's been slacking. It's not right. Anyway, sorry.
You can snap it to the side, and it'll have real-time stats of how you're getting on with all your achievements. Like you'll have the ones you're closest to at the top of your list, or you can pin your favourite ones right at the top, and then everything else below. But it just seems a really good way of keeping track of everything, and not having to worry about going through those awful screens to get back to your achievements.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I think this is what you were kind of, missing with the X1 at this stage, is because on the 360 it was so fluid to just quickly check, what you had and what you had left. But now on the X1, as it stands at the moment, you've got to kind of go into this achievement app, and it's a real pain. But with with this new achievement app that you can snap to the side, it should be nice and easy to check out, how you're doing on everything, which is really good.
Yeah, especially for those achievements like in Dead Rising, kill 200 million, billion, trillion zombies wearing a baseball hat or something.
I know your pain, dude. I know your pain. I think the other thing that's just kind of a step away from this, but related, is the fact that I'm pretty impressed with the speed that they're coming out with these updates. And I think both Sony and Microsoft have kind of released quite a few updates already for these consoles, which is good.
They've done at least one a month, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, they moved the Xbox One updates onto the... Microsoft has a thing where they do an update Tuesday, basically, which is every Tuesday or Wednesday they seem to push updates out for their services in one big lump. And they've seemed to put the Xbox One onto that track, which is a good thing, because it means every week, so every month, on a Wednesday, you'll get a Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember which one it is. So update Wednesday, update Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. You're getting security updates. You're getting updates to make the system better. You're getting more for your money, basically. Because in theory, they could just now say, you've paid your money, there's the console, do one. But the fact that they're going all out shows that they still care about the console.
Yeah.
Well, I think
they don't care about Kinect, but I suppose that's a different story.
In some ways, I think they kind of have to, because let's face it, the launch hasn't been great for Microsoft, and I think now they're kind of trying to show people that
They're trying to claw
handling
their way back up because.
Well, exactly. I mean, it's obvious that at this stage, the PS4 is selling a lot more, way many more units than the Xbox One. And I think now they just need to prove to people that, that initial announcement that we saw last year, where it was all TV, they don't, now they want to prove to people that, that isn't what we want to leave with you guys. We want to give you the games, we want to give you the updates, we want to make this the best experience that we can. And I think they're doing a good job of kind of turning that around, which is positive.
I don't know which any of you watched E3 with the Microsoft presentation on Monday night at 5:30. One of the first comments he said was this entire presentation is going to be purely about games.
Yeah.
And you should have just heard the cheer. It was like, yeah, everybody's actually happy about this, that they don't care about the TV crap. Yeah, the TV stuff's good, but no one cares.
Yeah, Sony had, out of the E3 shows, Sony probably had the worst one in my opinion, mainly because they didn't really announce it being big. They spent a big chunk of time slagging off Microsoft and its TV features, and then as Pod said the other night, because a big chunk of time slagging off the TV features of Microsoft, then announced their own TV features.
Yeah.
So, double standards, what?
I do have to interrupt here, guys, because I've just been messaged via Facebookage on the phone.
Okay.
Apparently the question thing isn't working, so they sent the question through my personal messages.
Okay, yeah.
From Abby.
Okay.
If we've got any Resident Evil news from E3. But
I don't think so, right?
Unfortunately, there wasn't. No, we were. Well, I was disappointed with that, and I know Houston would be as well. Carl is a melon because he hasn't played a Resident Evil game in his life.
Curse you, Carlos!
I played one of them on the Dreamcast.
But I think because they haven't focused much on Resident Evil because they're trying to hype up that Evil Within game, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's a new Capcom Bethesda title that they're going to be kicking ass with. And to be honest,
it hasn't been too much about it at the moment, other than people's reactions to things they've been showing them of the game, which I think it's a bit more intriguing than anything else at the moment until they actually get some gameplay out.
There are some gameplay trailers out there for it. It does look pretty nifty, and it does look like that Carl will run out screaming like a little girl.
It does that.
I vote now. Quick vote. Should we do it now? Well, not now.
No, because I know what's coming.
When we get the game, we should sit Carl in a dark room, film it, and let him play.
I hate you.
Yeah. If
that's a good idea, clap now. Oh well.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Lots of applause for that one.
So they want it. They want to see Carl, run out the room. Carl, sorry, but it's gonna have to happen.
Brilliant.
You'll love it.
Speaking of which, is there a release date yet for the Evil Within? They give us a time. Yes, they have October.
Oh, okay.
So we're looking at October. So Carl, October.
Happy birthday, Carl. You're getting scared. Shitless. Beautiful.
It's what happens when you're
They released it on, Dan?
scary. Houston.
What they released it on?
Go on.
On PS4, or was it everything?
I thought it was just PS4 and X1.
It's on everything. PS4, X1, PC, PS3, and 360.
No,
360 as well.
On absolutely everything apart from the Wii U, just like everything else is.
And the Dreamcast.
And the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
So,
right then.
Anyway, shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Next one. Does anybody want to pick one? Because I did.
I think we should do Houston's favourite one.
I knew you were going to come back.
Yeah, let's do Houston.
You need a kitty. What?
Well, the fact that they announced at E3 from Microsoft, they announced that not only are they bringing Halo 5 and stuff to the X1, but they're also launching every single Halo game on one console.
Not every single.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Halo Wars.
It's just the main titles, but 1 to 4.
Main titles.
The Master Chef collection.
Master Chef
Learn how to cook like a bitch.
That would be
Chief, you fool!
Chef,
too much salt.
Isn't it Microsoft's version of Cooking Mama?
Yeah,
Could be.
it was such a hit on the Wii and the DS that they decided to release what they're calling the MasterChef collection. Fully endorsed by Greg Wallace of MasterChef.
Is it Hushan's ticket to the Xbox One club?
Yeah, this is pretty much going to make me broke in November. I've already pre-warned the girlfriend. She's already aware of it. And if she's watching this, I apologise because I am buying one.
Love it, love everything about it.
I always, when the Xbox One was announced, it was always the fact of that as soon as Halo gets released, that is pretty much me, done.
Yeah.
And now they're releasing like all of them, and well, not all of them, but yeah. And then like Halo 5 and stuff and everything else, and yeah, I'm too excited. I can't talk.
It's really good for your money as well because, as Carl said, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, and then you get the Halo 5 beta as part of it.
Yeah.
There's some kind of, I think it's like a mini series of episodes that kind of set you up for Halo 5.
What was it? 94?
Which is
there's
awesome.
a series done by Ridley Scott, yeah, that's based on I think the Spartan that's featured in Halo 5, and it's going to be like a backstory before it all kicks off, and then I'm assuming it will tie into the start of the game.
Yeah,
so it sounds pretty cool. The other good thing as well is you've got all the multiplayer maps from like every single 1 to 5, 1 to 4 Halos. So you've got like 106 multiplayer maps?
Yeah, I think, certainly over 100.
It's around that figure, I think. Yeah, 106.
Madness, because I've got to be honest with you, Hussein, that I've never really played Halo properly. So for me, I'm excited by it just because of the sheer amount of content that's on that disc. And also it's 4,000 gamer score, so I'm in it.
It's going to be a big game. Yeah. I haven't seen anything about figures of how much it's going to cost yet, though. So that could be.
I'm guessing 40 to 50.
From what I was reading,
$49.99 on Amazon. So
really,
and that's in UK money.
Ooh,
in case you're probably watching.
Can't explain that. See, told you, Halo, brain, boom. You can't complain about that. 4,000 gamers for anyway. Really, it's ridiculous. The amount of stuff that's on that disc for that amount of money. You're not going to get another Xbox One game, even though they're remakes of. Well, one's going to be a remake. The rest of them are pretty much just ported. You still can't complain at that. It's ridiculous.
Definitely not. I'm very conscious of the time here. We've got quite a lot to cover. We probably could have done a separate podcast just for E3. But is there anything anybody particularly wants to mention off this list?
Mega Sableye!
What? Sableye stealing a jewel from Link.
Hit me with some Pokemons.
Mega Sableye!
Carl's overly excited.
Yeah, but come on, it does look like he blooming stole a jewel from The Legend of Zelda.
Mega Sableye, shut up.
My bad.
Bitch.
He doesn't care what it looks like, he's just
That's
happy.
it. I'm going. Oh,
Sweet.
I didn't go far. No. I'll keep going.
They should bring out Mega Jigglypuff.
They need to bring out Mega Stunfisk.
Mega Jigglypuff.
No, he's
For all
got
the people that don't know what the hell Carl's on about.
Hold on, I'll show you.
What is it? Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, is it?
Alpha Sapphire, yeah, Omega Ruby.
They're bringing out some new, more Mega Evolutions for some of the Pokemons. We've got all 3 stars, and now we've got them. Sableye's got them. Latios and Latias has got them. And Carl's got some Pokemon cards showing us.
Look at the Stunfisk. Kiss the Stunfisk.
Carl, stop shoving your fist in my face.
It's the greatest Pokemon ever. And then I made a page dedicated to him.
Oh dear God.
You should put the link in the comments or something. Somebody might want to join that.
Yeah. Is everybody happy who's got a next-gen console, Podge, about GTA 5 coming to X1 and PS4, as we knew it was going to happen?
Oh man, we totally called this, didn't we? But I think pretty much everyone did. Yeah, it's cool, but it was inevitable, right?
Yeah, to be honest, I think I've lost my interest in it. I was, thinking I'll buy it again for the multiplayer, but nah, I've kind of gone off the idea completely. Unless you three all got it magically.
No, it's no GTA 1 or 2. I'm not interested.
So, but yeah, because the single player, to be fair, got one thing on me, and then the multiplayer, yeah, it was great, with Podge, but we've done it all, and it's like, can I be asked to level up again and all that lot?
Well, it carries over your progress from your previous online adventures, which is cool. So you don't need to level up again. But I guess it depends what they add to it, really, because they were talking about it being, graphically impressive and adding some new sort of technical, stuff to it. So I'm interested to see how it develops.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't had more DLC, or like at least the heist DLC that they keep going on about.
Yeah, well, maybe they're just saving that for maybe they're just saving that. I don't know. I really don't know.
Could be. You never know. Houston, you picking a topic?
To be honest, I don't have access to the topics because for some reason my other laptop isn't working. I know, it's bad. So somebody pick something and I'll see what I can talk about.
Yeah.
I say.
Well, let's go with the
terrible.
There is a beta coming, which is really, really pushing me towards buying an Xbox One just for the beta of Evolve.
Oh,
yes.
I need some security.
It's Evolve!
We all played this, and it was awesome.
Where did
no
we
one
play
could
it?
hear me.
Was it Nest?
Hold on, ladies, one at a time.
It was in Insomnia, wasn't it? In Coventry.
Yeah.
It was a big gaming festival. We got to play a early copy of Evolve, and it was awesome.
Yes.
It was the tits.
I don't think we've had that much fun in a sort of competitive online, game for quite a while. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's another reason why an Xbox One's probably going to be purchased, to be honest, because it's so much fun when there's four of you.
I kind of wish we did have a fifth member, because then at least we had someone we knew being the monster.
Yeah.
And we could piss about with him a bit instead of having to possibly find a random, because by the looks of it doesn't look like there's a computer-controlled AI member.
Well, I am going to try and convince Ashley, who's been part of one of our videos in the past for Plants vs. Zombies, to jump in and get that, and maybe he can play as somebody else on the team. Or maybe
is Ashley watching this at the moment?
I'm not actually sure, but if he is watching it, Ash, you are awesome. Buy Evolve.
Watching this.
You're only awesome if you buy Evolve. If you don't buy Evolve, then you're not awesome.
Yeah, basically. Your awesome level's at 9 now out of 10. If you buy Evolve, then it'll be at 11.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
And Carl, that goes for you too.
Well,
yeah. Well, he's gonna buy next one first. If he just buys Evolve, then that's a bit,
Yeah, we're actually saving money for the Get Carl an Xbox One program.
Yeah.
All donations greatly appreciated. Pennies.
We currently have the grand sum of
shrapnel you've got in your wallet. Just pass them over. Carl's happy to receive.
right then,
Carl
guys,
is happy to receive, to be fair. But
we actually have a question for the Q&A part. It's from one of our favourite viewers, myself, and it says Dan Smells, who agrees, and I agree.
Brilliant.
I don't class that as a question. I class that as a statement.
We've got a question mark after it, so it classes as a question, and I have to say I agree with this. After the earlier thing of someone saying it wasn't working, I was just thought I'd test it out. So it does work. All you have to do if you're watching live is if you go to the event page and you click on the video, when the video pops open, if you're watching on the event page, on the right hand side, shut up, Dan. Just click the green button, ask a new question, and type away.
Carl, my mum already knows how to ask a question, and that's basically everyone who's watching it. So
No, we've got more than one viewer, so it's not just your mother.
We should have. At least I've got our friend Abby watching from Sheffield. She's all the way up there.
Hello, Abby.
I think Beth's watching. I've got a text message saying we're all cute.
Oh yeah,
I see.
She's misspelled. Dan is the cutest. She spelled it wrong, Beth. No, spell it right.
What?
I would have Babs watching it, but she's actually next to me, so she's kind of experiencing it.
That poor girl.
We've got Jess is watching it as well.
There we
So
go.
hi, Jess.
And we've got there are a few people watching. Don't worry.
Yeah,
good.
Good
And
to
hi
know.
to the next one as well. Hi to Podge's mom.
Yes, hi to Podge's mum. Right.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to cover? Because I know I'm very conscious of time here.
There's a certain game coming.
Yes.
What was the PS4/3 Sony exclusive that is now multi-platform, and a certain member might be slightly excited about it.
Hello.
Follow me.
Okay. Yeah, Abe's Odyssey is coming. Well, I would say coming back to the X1 because it kind of was, then it left, then it was, then it left. Now it is again, and it's coming out. It's because Xbox had Microsoft had their stupid policies back in the day of not being able to self-publish. So then the new and tasty wasn't coming to the one for that because they wanted to self-publish, and then they got rid of that. So then they could have again, but because they're bringing out on PS4 first, they had that clause that Podge was on about. I can't remember what they called it.
Yeah, there's a parity clause.
Clause.
I think the rule basically goes, if you're going to release it on our platform, you have to release it on our platform at the same time or before everyone else. But I think in the case of New and Tasty, they're making an exception, which is awesome.
Oh, definitely.
Even a thing in the first place. I mean, they should just do this for every game, right?
Well, hopefully this is a start. Hopefully, from now on it will go that way.
Yeah, I certainly hope so.
It seems to have got a good reception, New and Tasty has. I mean, especially off me. With anybody saw my post and saw how happy I was. That's definitely going to be a day one download. It's easy. Stop, Carl. Stop telling us your size.
Yeah. But yeah. Other than that, there was PS Now, which just reminds you of Google Now, but just PS Now.
PlayStation TV.
Yeah, this is kind of their new little sort of almost like a set-top box, and well, it's a whole service, but there is a set-top box that you can buy separately, or you can do this through your PS4. But it's all about streaming PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 games. This is kind of how they're getting around this backwards compatibility, which is pretty cool. But it's kind of a subscription-based thing, from what I understand. So, don't know how I feel about that. But you can also use it to access, like Netflix and YouTube, things like that. And then you've also got the ability to kind of stream from your PS4 to, say, another TV in the house or something like that. If you've got a different TV and you want to play PS4, but it's set up in another room.
I did see that it's 85 quid a year, I think it was, for this.
Yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but you have to remember you're also allowing them to stream to a set-top box, which is no powerful than like a Roku or like the Amazon TV thing.
A Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, Rubik's Cube. Allows you to stream PS4, PS3, PS1, PS Vita, and stuff games. It's like Netflix on steroids almost. So it's like video games and content, and I think there's also rumoured music. I think.
I wouldn't be surprised. It looks like it covers a lot of stuff. So I think even if it is genuinely that much, I'm not sure on that because I haven't looked into it. But even if it is genuinely that much, I think potentially there's a lot of content there for your money. So
yeah,
well, the fact that you can sit there and go, okay, let's buy a £100 box, and then spend £85 a year, which it might seem like a lot, but then £85 over 12 months is nothing really. You're looking £7 a month, which is
so with the games though. Do you stream the games like you would on a film with Netflix, or do you have to buy the games?
I believe.
I think you stream the games. I think that, from what I understand, the price is like all inclusive for all the games. I mean, this might be complete, gold. We might need to look into this, but from what I know, from what I can tell, you'd stream all the old games. So
that's not too bad then, I suppose.
Yeah, but is it going to affect your gameplay if it drops out? Say your internet at home drops.
Well, there was a service a while ago called, now Podge, correct me wrong because you had it for a little while, OnLive?
OnLive, yeah. I think that still exists actually, OnLive. I think it died for a bit and then came back, but yeah, it's effectively the same thing as far as I know, just streaming the gameplay. But Yeah, I mean the latency was pretty good. It's quite good really, considering that it was streamed. They're all streaming, so could work like that. Who knows?
Yeah, it could do. It could do. Now, we've had a little private vote, and you lucky
Private
people
vote.
get an extra 15 minutes of us because there's just that much.
Private vote.
Can I vote on one topic that Hewson might be happy about? I don't know if he knows it, but I know he was a big fan of Happy Wars
Oh,
on the 360.
Yeah, I like Happy Wars.
Did you hear that it's also coming out on the One soon?
Really?
But people with the One can play with people on the 360. It's cross-platform.
They should do that with so much more.
Yeah, so even though you haven't got a One, if it's free to play again on the One, say me and Podge got it. Carl can't play because he broke his Xbox.
Yeah.
Got it. Us three could play multiplayer, even though you're on a 360.
Sorry about that. I like that idea. I love Happy Wars. It's a little gimmicky game, but
I've never played it. I did download it, but I never got a chance to play it because I think I had other stuff, going
I
on.
don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, I'll just sit quietly back here.
It is
That's how we like
based hack and slashing.
Don't worry about it. But I'm going to find out, right?
Yes, you are. So Happy Wars,
yes,
is something to look out for. Did anyone else see that Nintendo paid? I forget. I think it was a Domino Trio, to create a Mario Kart 8 song all about the blue shell.
Oh dear God.
I did not see that.
What? Blue shell.
Yes, that blue shell.
Didn't you say I could have that?
This one.
Yeah, didn't you? Isn't that mine?
Didn't you promise it to me?
This is actually Barbara's, and if anybody wants them, they're gonna have to try and get it off her.
Oh God, fuck that.
Yeah.
She'll probably
but Bab
get
said
near it.
I could have it because she didn't want it. So
Bab says Podge could have it.
yeah,
No, she's looking at me like saying, no. I'm not allowed to say any more than that.
That's what she told me, alright?
I'm just gonna go put this back on my shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, Mario Kart 8 Blue Shell Blues is a song all about being what Nintendo have dubbed blue shelled, which is when something frustrating happens. So you're doing really well on something, and all of a sudden someone knocks you from behind. You're like, oh, I've been blue shelled. So
God damn, blue shell.
and it's actually. I think
That's pretty powerful stuff, dude.
So yeah, it was quite a funny laugh to watch. If you get a chance to have a look at that, give it a watch. It was quite
slightly related to that. Just while we're on the topic of Mario Kart, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of sort of internet shenanigans regarding Luigi's death stare, which we all totally
yes, we all witnessed this firsthand.
When we saw this, when we played this the day it came out.
When I destroyed your wall as Ouija.
But yeah, it's been a lot. Have you seen this?
I've seen it.
It is pretty awesome.
It was on the news in America.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was on the news.
So someone said that Nintendo should totally pick up on this and kind of monopolize on it a little bit and just make jokes about it and stuff. And I totally agree because it's pretty funny stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
It was amazing. The year of Luigi starts now.
Yeah, second year of Luigi. The Revenge of Luigi.
Yeah.
Right,
Part 2, the sequel to the prequel.
Everybody been paying attention to... Go on.
As we're on the subject of Nintendo and stuff, the GameCube controller adapted to play Smash Brothers. I was all excited for it, and then did you see the price they are asking for it?
$100 was it?
Oh God, yeah.
$100 for the adapter and a GameCube controller.
Is this real life?
Or is this just fantasy? Born out
Is it gold plastic?
No escape from reality. Yeah, $100 is massively overpriced to use controllers that are 2 generations old. I mean, I know people love them, and rightfully so, because GameCube controllers are awesome. $100. $100.
I know. You could buy for $100. You can buy a PlayStation TV.
I was going to say that. I'd much rather do that. I'm not going to pay $100.
Yeah, and then you pay £7 a month effectively. Have a new game every month.
Yeah, and the same thing's going to happen as I was talking about earlier with that Minecraft thing. They'll probably just be like, oh, okay, well, it's $100 in America, so let's charge £100 in the UK. Why not? You know?
Oh, but import taxes, yeah, whatever. Do one. We know the truth. You just want to get more money.
Can I interrupt game talk with some film talk?
Film talk? No.
Yes, it's all right. The well, not girlfriend anymore, the fiance.
Oh.
Yes, I know. She's just passed me her phone with a little news item.
Breaking news.
Wonder Woman, Flash, and Green Lantern movies are to be announced at Comic-Con by Warner Bros.
Oh.
Warner Bros. So they finally, did to making a Wonder Woman movie, because I know there's been a lot of stick about them not doing that yet.
Mm.
And apparently they'll be making another Superman movie.
Oh, God.
Titled, well, not titled.
Superman, another crap film.
But 2018, apparently.
Oh, we've got nearly 4 years yet then for that.
Yeah, because they're doing this not Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman in it next year. Which comes out on the same day as Captain America 3, so it's going to get owned.
Yep.
Yeah, because Captain America 2 was awesome.
What's been delayed? Oh.
I'm actually looking forward to Batfleck, though.
Batfleck.
Yeah. I've not heard of that. That's awesome. That's his new name, Batfleck.
It'll be interesting. I mean, I will see both of them for definite, but come on.
Yeah, Marvel's always going to come first for me, so I'll see the Marvel movies first. Although I haven't seen X-Men yet, big sad.
What?
I know. I've been waiting on a certain girl to sort something out. She hasn't yet.
What?
She's going to cry when she hears me saying this. But we're waiting on that. And but yeah, so Captain America will come first anyway. When that's out, and we'll go from there. But I do want to see them.
Yeah.
Guys.
Hi.
We're running out of time.
Alright.
Okay, can we get... that bong thing is perfect, because Mortal Kombat? Has everybody been watching it?
Mortal Kombat!
You've all seen the trailers, right?
No.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, get out of here.
Alright. My bad.
It looks amazing. Carl, I know you're not a fan of gore.
I will make it my mission to watch the trailer as soon as we've finished this podcast.
I'm disappointed in all of you.
It's a good trailer, and I really enjoyed how it all came in, and everything they do, and all the things, and all that, and all the slow motion. But again, it's just another beat with Mortal Kombat and lots of gore. Yeah.
No, Mortal Kombat is amazing. Mortal Kombat has to be my favourite fighting game.
Really?
Yeah.
There's so much better ones though.
What other games can you rip the spine out? And rip
rip the spine out. Interesting. Lots of fun.
Yeah, it is. Great fun.
No, it's an alright game, and I do enjoy the gore to a certain. I do enjoy the gameplay and the mechanics, and I like how the slow motion, you see the bones crack and stuff like that. And it adds a bit more realistic and stuff like that. Well, I say realisticness.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know. There's just something from it. Just like a lot of beat 'em ups for me, I just go, yeah, okay.
Sticking to the theme of beat 'em ups, did any of you see the trailers for season 2 of Killer Instinct?
Combo breaker.
They're bringing out the dude from Street Fighter, the boxer.
The what?
Or whatever.
Combo, right?
Now, I don't know the dude, the boxer from your Killer Instinct.
Combo.
Oh, was that Combo? Is that actually his name?
Yeah.
TJ Combo, yeah.
Oh wow! So when they shout Combo, that's not Rambo.
Combo breaker.
Combo breaker.
Combo breaker.
Is Combo just a cab run?
He's the man that broke the Combo's back.
Yeah, they named him Combo because not Combo Breaker, because all of his moveset, well, originally the moveset, all of his punch stuff, that you could link them all really cleverly. So you can basically make one giant combo of all his moves, which is why he was originally called Combo.
And there's
Combo by name, Combo by reputation.
Have you all seen the trailer for him?
No.
Yeah, I've seen it.
God, where are you two? God.
I've been at work a lot.
Yeah,
Is there like a little tease of Cinder at the end there as well? Is
that's got to be a Cinder, hasn't it?
Wait, someone say Cinder.
Bring Cinder back. He's awesome.
Someone said
Cinder trailer.
Yeah, Cinder,
what's his face combo gives the. Is it Fulgore, the big robot dude?
Yeah, Fulgore.
He gives him a good old beating up, and it's like the end of the match, he's won, and a big shining like heat comes from behind him, and he turns around, and it's like that's all you see. You just see him turn around. You don't see what he's looking
Right,
at.
I'm buying an Xbox One.
Right, I've sorted.
Buy
it.
Houston, get on it.
I'm trying.
At this rate, Carl's going to put one before you.
No.
There is a problem with this though.
What's
I need to borrow some money, guys, and by borrow I mean
You've got two.
I
You
mean,
can live with
have some
one.
money.
What
Oh,
you
there's
got?
some good deals on Shop 2. Oh, I need to stop looking at Shop 2.
You're right.
Are we getting advertising for that?
No, we don't. But maybe we should contact them.
Just like I need to be sponsored for drinking Dr. Pepper. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know what you're talking about being sponsored for anything.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. It's just sad. That was my Garth impression.
I like Houston's one.
Oh my god.
Well, if we're going all out.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Does anybody want to cover anything else in the last 4 minutes? Because we're running out of time.
Right, we'll just have a quick rundown. We've got new Tomb Raider been announced. Looks pretty nice. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
So pretending to be the female Batman. But it does look quite interesting. I'm quite interested in it because I did like the reboot.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider. I did like that.
Look good.
We've got a teaser trailer for Another Doom.
Tease it.
Where it's a CGI trailer of the Cyber Demon.
Mm.
So this is a Doom 4 or just a complete remake again. Who
Don't know.
knows? But I'm hoping for a remake kind of because it'll look amazing.
Mhm.
Crackdown has been kind of announced.
Yeah,
the
trailer.
new one.
It doesn't seem to be Crackdown 3, it seems to be Crackdown. So are they restarting it or?
I
Yeah,
don't
they're
think
rebooting it. Just
Quick fun fact, I don't know if any of you noticed, the Crackdown footage has been public for months and no one's noticed.
has it?
No.
Yeah, they used some of the buildings and the layouts of the city for demos for like particle physics and stuff of windows breaking.
Oh,
And it's all cracked down. When I saw it, I recognised some of the buildings once I knew it was Crackdown. I was like, oh, I remember that sculpture in it, I remember that, and it's been on the internet for months and no one's noticed.
As if.
Yeah.
that is madness.
So,
Madness?
That matters. We got the Destiny Alpha coming out on the PS4.
It's already been out. It's already out, man. PS4.
Oh, is it already out? Oh, I didn't know it was already out. I know the Battlefield Hardline beta came out same day, but I didn't know the Destiny Alpha one did. The Destiny one did. It's Destiny. It looks like a weird version of Halo.
Is everybody? Is anyone actually interested in that or?
Yes.
I'm interested in Destiny.
There's a surprise.
Yeah, I'd like to play it as well.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be a good game to play. It's they've kind of
They've merged
from what I
Halo.
gather, they've tried to drag Borderlands into Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but Borderlands
same
saw
kind of
them. And
RPG concept that you're leveling up and stuff like that and picking up random weapons along the go, but in like the Halo kind of environment. So, but it looks awesome. I like the look of it.
yeah, what's not to love, Dan?
Exactly.
Look at the program.
Yeah, well, like you, I'm a massive fan of Halo. I mean, I'll still play it, but I'm not too into it. Halo 1 was awesome. Halo 2 wasn't so awesome.
God damn.
Halo 3 I only played because my other mates had it at the time before we formed this awesomeness of a Geeking It Up a Notch group. And I beat that one. And then I've never played Halo 4 apart from the time I kicked Houston's ass on multiplayer that one Geek Night.
Oh.
Let's be
It's
honest.
on!
It's on like Donkey
The
Kong.
next race for Peter should be like a Halo multiplayer, I think. And
Yeah.
Please.
if Houston can keep hold of his Peter.
Can we give Houston the bad pad, please?
The
Yes.
bad pad.
The
Yeah,
bad
the
part.
bad pad. You know, the one that doesn't work.
Is that a thing?
That's the one we give Carl for Minecraft. But don't tell him.
Oh, right. Is that why he never wins? Oh, no, he just sucks.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
Or cheat. Obstacle
Yeah,
course
so-
nightmares.
What happened Wednesday when we were playing Minecraft minigames, Podge?
I think it was like this, Carl. We played Minecraft, and as I recall it, we both had an excellent time, and there were no winners or losers on that day because everyone had fun, and that was the thing. That was the thing that mattered, right?
Right.
Okay, one more. Should we Assassin's Creed?
Ooh.
You know what? I haven't seen the trailer for this.
Haven't you? It's I don't know. Carl, have you heard about it? 4-player co-op.
Yes.
Guys, let me just do the maths. It's 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
So that means we just need to find one more person because Carl sucks.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Only playing, Carl. We need you to be the bait and the distraction.
We need you very much.
The only problem, Assassin's Creed was all the multiplayer that always seemed really sort of tacked on, and just not the mic, sorry, and always then felt really complicated to me. And then now it's just like, and now we're gonna add even more people. It's just like, yay, let's make it more complicated.
Yeah, but they haven't done a proper co-op one before. They introduced the wall pack mode in the last couple of things.
In all fairness, it was actually really good, wasn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it was quite relaxed, but sometimes quite tense as well because you're running out of time and you're rushing around trying to get the highest scores possible before your time runs out. And it was really good. So if the single player / now co-op mode is just as good, then I could see it being quite fun. But I want to see a bit more than a E3 presentation on the co-op before I make my mind up.
Yeah, I actually want to see proper gameplay.
Definitely.
And I think that'll be about it. I think.
Yeah, it looks like we've run out of time. we're already getting over.
Yeah, we could be an extra 15 minutes. So, guys, I'm glad we've all got together and done this. It's only been, about 6 months in the making?
And the rest.
Yeah. The constant nagging.
6 months for the magic to happen.
It usually takes about 5 seconds for me, but there you go. That's a different magic.
Oh.
And on that note, let's say thank you ever so much for everyone watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, remember to check the website www.geekingupanotch.co.uk.
Check the name bar. Here. Which one is my hand? That one.
What do you mean? Which one's your hand? The one that's attached to the end of your arm, dude.
Whoa! I didn't notice
I have a hand.
Holy hell!
We're also all over the Facebooks, the Twitters, and the Google Plus. I say Google Plus on the
and the YouTubes.
And the YouTubes, yes.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, and laugh.
And blah. And Windows 95 startup music.
Thing now, right? In somewhere around the 15th of every month, we're going to do this. So make sure you come back for this as well.
So the next one is the 15th of July, which hopefully no one's got anything planned for, which is a Tuesday.
We haven't actually planned it, but we've kind of thought about it.
Yeah, well, that's what we say around. We'll
keep you updated close to the time.
Yeah, you'll see it all on the website and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So it's time for that unfortunate part thing that everyone says goodbye. So say goodbye, Houston.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Dan.
Goodbye, Dan.
Say goodbye, Pike.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you all for watching. I'm Carlos Feeder Jackal, and until next time, peace out.
See you later, guys.
Bye. Bye.